everyone, I'm the Dinosaur here, coming at you again for another episode of Kentucky Route Zero. Today we're going to finish Act 4. Isn't that exciting? We're going to see Clara perform, we're going to learn more about Junebug and Johnny, we're going to see what the future holds for Shannon and the rest of the crew. Act 4, Scene 7. Sam and Ida's. Ida? Ida? Alright, oh, we're still Shannon. Okay, we have the doggo. Inspect Blue's eyes, what's wrong? Oh, honey. Has a cataract. Pats from the side and says something comforting. So, is our mission now to, like... Excuse me? I don't know what I could say. Oh, to try and save Homeboy. Kate! Oh, we found them. Just in time! We've already finished eating, but we're about to place a to-go order for Clara. She's back on board, getting ready for her show. Take a look at the menu. I'm sure there's something you'll like. Ida? Pick one, self. Rah! It's a bit of a local celebrity, for her cooking, I mean. Hey, Azra was just asking about you. He was around the corner playing a video game. Maybe go let him know you two are back, or... Where's the old man, anyway? Are you not gonna tell them? Ah, bad luck. He'll get it next time. Hey, you got a quarter? He's almost got this. It's true. Sure, I have 1 quarter. Thank you. So, where's... They took him. Yeah. He really got himself in a situation there. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down. Cool. The food is good here. I think everyone is finished up, but you can probably get something to go. Alright, club nice through. Let's give it another shot. So let's see what's on the top of that pile here. There's a stuffed octopus, a plastic bag full of clamshells, a cowboy hat, and some big headphones. The octopus has his head leg wrapped around the boombox underneath it. So not the octopus. The shells are pretty clear, but I don't know if the claw can really grip the bag well. The cowboy hat is in the corner, so it's kind of tricky to tell if it's wedged in or not. Those headphones might be a good bet, but I don't see a cord. It could be wrapped around something. Ew! Are they not in a box? What are you gonna try for? I mean... Oh, he does have the tape recorder, so I guess the headphones would make sense for that. Clamshells look like the easiest to get. Clamshells, I like winning. Worth a shot! Alright, when I put this cutter in, you'll have about 8 seconds to grab your prize. Ew, just 8 seconds? The shells are on the left, near the back. Let me know if you need help lining it up. I've got a slightly different view of the field from up here. Ready? Here we go. Oh, do I have to do it? Oh, it wakes up. Oh, wait. Nicola hovers in front of the left corner of the machine. Okay. Hovers in the front left corner. I want it in the back right corner, so up. 07. Halfway. Whoa. Up. The back left corner of the machine. I'm gonna just drop it. Claw dropped. It grabs the shells. What? They tumble back out as it rises away. Damn, you had it. Too bad those shells were in a styrofoam cup or something. Wait, did the bag break? What is happening? Hey, listen, it sounds like that old man you were following around. I guess he had to leave. Is he okay? Yeah, he's okay. I mean, I'm sure he could be better, but I don't know. Don't think we need to worry about him. Anyway, I don't know what kind of plans you have now, but if you need help figuring out your next move, you can always talk to me and Miss Junebug. I just wanted to make sure you knew that. Could I keep going with you? Hey, I've got an objective. We have a pretty ad hoc thing going on, me and Junebug. I'd have to talk to her, but I bet you're welcome to come and tag along for a while if you're into it. Hey, maybe we still have time to poke around this place a little. They have some pretty wild stuff in here. Oh god, he walks so awkward. Hey, did you see this? They keep a table full of fake food over here. I've never known why. Actually, I think it might be real food coated with shellac or something, preserved. Oh. And look, this tentacle-looking thing is half eaten. This is someone's meal that they didn't finish. I dare you to take a bite. Haha! You first. Okay. Whoa, hold on, I'm just kidding. If Sam and Ida preserved this half-eaten meal, it must be pretty important to them, right? Maybe it belongs to someone they care about. Like a beloved uncle had a mid-meal stroke, so they kept it in his memory. Yeah, like the sunflower seeds my folks left behind. Oh, I'm sure your folks are fine, though. No. Are you worried about them? Yeah, it's weird that they just disappeared. Yeah, listen, that's okay to be worried. You're doing the fine. Hey, circles! Weird. Somehow I thought it was his truck and delivery and all. It was. That's what she's saying. He gave it to her before they took him away. But you're gonna deliver it anyway? Somebody's waiting for those antiques. Have you got a name or just an address? Maybe it doesn't matter, even having to charge all that, whatever it is, onto the lawn. I'm sure you still have fulfilled your friend's obligation. Johnny and I will help you unload when we get there. Lift with your legs, Cricket. Yes, ma'am. So, how was everything? How was that sweet cave snail? Devastating. You're a killer, Ada. Well, I can't take all the credit. Sam came across the whole cave snail colony down there about a year back, and we've been leaving raw candy for them to gorge on since. We just started harvesting earlier this month. Yeah, it's all about patience down here. Everything grows more slowly in the dark. There's a fish in the lake leaf that lives 200 years. Its flavor profile only develops at about 75. I've got a pot of bones in there that's been stewing for at least a week. I don't even remember why I put them on, come to think of it. I don't remember what kind of bones they are. Oh, we need one for the road. Clara said she wanted, something primordial, she said. What does that mean? Primitive. Something old-fashioned. Could be... Oh my god. Here, you pick. I'm not good at this. I don't know what she eats. She'll have... Oh no. Black pepper crusted salamander kebabs. That sounds awful. Good choice. Your friend will love it. I'll have it right out, sweetie. Ooh. The tentacle is solid and fixed in place. We used to assume this juicy, but I prefer them smoked now. Sorry I startled you, sweetie. Whose food is this? This is a diver's table, and this was a diver's meal. This food is about 15 years old. It's true. Things were different then. Nobody came to eat here. We were fighting just to keep the lights on. Sam, my husband, Sam was depressed. He couldn't catch anything. That was part of the problem. Most of what we served was shipped and frozen or dried, and we just threw it in the fryer. We've both come a long way since then. Well, 2 young men came in for dinner. Seasoned divers, they said. Over 10,000 hours between them and Lake Leaf alone. They've been out all day, salvaging parts from a riverboat wreck, and had worked up a fierce hunger, they said. They ordered the whole menu without even looking. It was a short menu in those days. I sat them right here and went back to the kitchen. Sam was at the next table doing a Sudoku and drinking malt liquor, his usual routine at the time. An hour later, I was cleaning up when Sam came bursting into the kitchen. Ada, he said, kind of frantic. These divers are still hungry. Bring them another course. And I said, they already ordered the whole menu. Sam said, make something new. Keep making up dishes, whatever, just keep bringing out food. So I did, until small hours of the morning. I made up so many new dishes that night I could write a book, and it was good, inspired. But I was working so hot and fast at the burning edge of inspiration that I didn't think to write any of it down, and I was wrecked with exhaustion the next day. I knew I couldn't remember what all I'd done in the kitchen. Sam thought we could take a photograph of the leftovers, but we couldn't get the lighting right, so we just shellacked the whole table. Now when I need inspiration for the menu, I come and look here and think of those ingenious dishes I threw together for those divers. Of course, they didn't pay their full bill. I heard one of them complaining to the other, let's just pay half, and let them charge the other half to whatever demon in the kitchen kept making up food faster than we could ask for it. But it all worked out. Things have really turned around since then. This place is actually pretty popular now. The success in our expanded menu inspired Sam too. He started bringing back the most magnificent ingredients from his nightly dives. I'd better go to work. Stay right here, sweetie, and I'll bring you a treat on my way out. Where are we going, camera? Camera, where are we going? Excuse me? Oh, that's probably Sam. Yep. Well, buddy, I guess you're the catch of the day, the one and only. So what are you? You look, well, some kind of fish, I guess. Kind of a mopey little guy, huh? Yeah, I can see in your eyes. You smell like sort of buttery. Well, that should be just fine. Skin feels like sandpaper. Huh, well, she'll figure something out. I think I'll call you sandpaper fish. Welcome to Sam is the one and only sandpaper fish. I hope you enjoy your stay. I mean, not too much. Have you ever seen a creature like me before? You were pretty far down there. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm the first, except there were 2 other divers who went before me, long ago. Maybe that was before your time. How are you? How old are you anyway? I wonder. They ate here once, back in the bad old days. 2 young guys. Could have been brothers, maybe. I was over in the corner with my coffee and crossword, and hadn't been able to catch a thing, so Ida just fried up something from Frozen. Well, these guys were hungry enough to eat it and ask for more, and they did at least as much talking as eating. See, like I said, they were divers, and like I said, they might have been brothers. They had a kind of rivalry going between them or something. I was about to write up their check, but I slipped calmly and quietly in the kitchen for a minute and told her to just keep bringing out food. Oh no. I figured they wouldn't notice, caught up in their boasting as they were, and I wanted to listen. They went back and forth for hours about all the deep and dangerous dives they'd been on, new tunnels they discovered, and all the weird creatures they'd encountered at the weirdest depths of Lake Leaf. It was like a dance. No, like a boxing match. Each story went deeper than the last, and I listened to every word of it, memorized every description of every tunnel and diving route they discovered. That's my map now. You see, for 15 years I've been using the routes these 2 young divers discussed right there at that table. Yeah, I can run a guide to the depths of this lake, but I don't dare. Someone would steal my good diving spots, and then where would we be? See, people come here from all over just to try our daily catch, because they know it's unique. Ain't you proud? Since I can't write any of it down, I just preserved that table where they have their meal so I can look at it, to jog my memory, like they were eating pickled crabs when they talked about the shipwreck full of salamanders. Pretty clever, huh? It's my own secret code. Well, I'll be straight with you, sandpaper fish. There is one feature on this arrangement that I find unsettling. In fact, I lose a decent amount of sleep over it. I tell you those boys were competing, right? One-upping each other. I mean, each one getting wilder and more adventurous as they traded tales. Well, I navigate mostly in the dark down there, just going by touch and a kind of mental picture I can construct from their detailed boasts, and every time I explore a new spot from the recollections, I have to weigh it all against the risk that I'm heading right into a dangerous falsehood. One of those men could have felt for a moment like he was losing some ground in their little duel, so he might have slipped a fake one in there. Maybe told a fib about some dive he went on and found a colony of blind shrimp living in a discarded refrigerator. And when I get down there, my diving bell cracks open on a sharp rock where he said the fridge would be, and that would be the M of Sam, of Salmonitas. To be honest, that possibility puts a fear of death in me every time I touch water. Hey Sam, good haul tonight? We'll see what you can make of it. Yeah, pretty good, I think. I hit some trouble down by the narrow tunnel. Some kind of fast-growing freshwater barnacles just about sealed it up. It picked away for half an hour before I gave up and went around the other way. But I got the catch of the day, and that's what's important. That's what people travel for. What's the catch of the day? This here, the sandpaper fish. Mopey, sandpapery, old fish. I don't know how she'll fix them. That's the sandpaper quality I ought to do for, what do they call it? Mouthfeel? Will you say for a drink? I've got a dark rum that goes well with coffee. We're about to leave, but thanks. Just passing through. Hey, aren't we all? Oh, she's got your food ready. You all enjoy your meal, alright? Yeah? Oh, no more mouse.
This world is not my home. I'm just passing through. My treasures and my hopes are placed beyond the blue. Many friends and kin have gone on before, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, oh Lord, what will I do? Angels beckon me to heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. I have a loving mother up in glory land, and
I really thought I was gonna end right there. Jesus. So, where are we going? What is your plan? It looks like we're back on the tugboat. See that? Well, looks like a swirling mist of garbage, doesn't it? Well, that's what it is. I don't know why trash seems to collect right there of all the spots in the lake. It's always been that way. Everyone just navigates around it. It looks like an island or something. See some wood scraps from the old canoe rental shop. Gemini Canoe and Firewood. That place is run by twin sisters Cassie and Paula, I think. This was years ago. They used to rent out canoes to tourists, campers, pilgrims, folks like that. They must have had some kind of deal with the distillery. You'd always see a couple of hard-time boys posted up on the dock, peddling small bottles to their customers. Cassie and Paula worked those old canoes to death, wrung every penny out of them. They'd only take one out of commission when it was truly detrimentally dangerous, and you couldn't get a refund unless your boat was visibly taking on water. Side business in Firewood was a stroke of minor genius. Yeah, this colored place makes a decent local museum. It's a good history as I could ever tell. We arrived at a small houseboat neighborhood that sometimes hosted concerts for the pleasure of its residents, where Clara was scheduled to perform that night. Yeah? Junebug and Johnny watched the show from the dockyard with the others. Alright, scene 9. A neighborhood. Is she gonna perform from the boat? remember this. I told you. Yeah, you don't have to say it. Only because it's always true. She played at the flower shop. Serrano opened. He was having trouble with his tape machine. So she just droned out on the lap steel. He got really into it. He was on for, forever. Everyone was falling asleep. Not everyone. I remember the air was warm, perfumed. You were playing with some petals you found on the floor, and I was looking at the ceiling. I remember the ceiling was glass. During the week, that room was a greenhouse. And I don't know where they put all the plants, but they had Dan's in. Maybe outside. If the weather was nice, it was nice that night. Warm, smelled like spring. I remember the folding chairs. So uncomfortable, but I guess it was our only option. I had to pack up everything during the week so there'd be room to display the flowers. Oh, wow, look at Ezra. He's wrapped. Yeah, he's really into it. So, we were talking about him earlier at the gas station. Sure, I haven't forgotten Cricket. Cool, yeah, I know. What do you think about Ezra traveling with us for a while? We were in the back. Passing messages and code. We used code of our own design, inscrutable to as it was transmitted by movements of the eye. We reviewed our travel plans. You wanted to drive through the night and try to get to a music festival in West Virginia in time to make some tips in the parking lot. I didn't think we'd earn the gas money back, but I was willing to be persuaded. We abandoned the subject and the folding chairs and went for a little walk. If I sound hesitant or something, it's just... When we met, we were nothing. Just these little gray shadows, and we grew, and filmed in, and... But we did that all together, Ezra. Ezra, sure, he's just a kid, but he's already a person. What would that do to our system, our chemistry? We stepped outside in the warm night air. There was a horse tied up in the parking lot. We wanted to find him some food. We wandered between some low houses and came out onto an empty street. Hey, I've got the masters for the new record back from Lazar. They're okay, but What? You listened to them without me? You were at the pet shop. I didn't think I could tear you free. Oh, alright. Anyway, there are a few spots where the strings distorted a little, and the whole thing has way too much reverb, but overall, it sounds pretty good. The new drum machine fits right into the mix. Nice. The only question is how to do it live. I can't control the drum machine and sing and dance at the same time. And you've got your hands hold the guitar. There was a playground across the street. We sat on a bench. I put my head on your shoulder. We heard soft music from a car radio. We couldn't see the car. It must have been around the corner or down an alley or something. You tapped your foot and hummed. I made up lyrics but didn't say them out loud. We got back to the greenhouse just as Clara was tuning up. She relaxed her shoulders, took a deep breath, raised both hands into their precise positions, and the room started shaking. Clara hit a note that made the glass rattle, and in sympathy, that perfect 2 octaves lower. She looked like a sorceress tearing down the building with an effortless wave and incredible force, coaxing the empty air into something of moaning, rattling demon. That's the thing about the theremin. It's the only instrument you never touch. You could see a wave of concern propagating through the greenhouse. People looking up at the trembling glass ceiling, looking at each other to see if anyone else was worried, trying to catch Clara's eye and discern if she was doing it on purpose or not, if she was really trying to bury us all in glass. I'm just saying, maybe we could use a third pair of hands up there. Oh. Think you can teach a kid to play a drum machine? Ma'am, I could teach a dog to play a drum machine. Well, that'll be our backup plan. It was a tense 5 minutes. We, the audience, alternated between fearing for our lives and lamenting hers that could have given her the kind of emotional experience to play this devastating song. Then slowly, gently, Clara's hands came to a rest. The theremin went quiet. The glass stopped rattling and the room relaxed, unharmed. Okay. And off we go. Where we go, nobody knows. Where do you come from? Oh no, now I have cotton hydro stuck in my head. Damn it. I met a photographer once. I mean, one in particular. She even took my portrait. I can't imagine why. She said it was to immortalize me. That was a metaphor, of course. She meant I'd never be forgotten. Then she was disembarking not far from here. Actually, the film fell out of her bag and was borne away by the current. I was working on the deck at the time. She shot me a sad, apologetic glance. But I wasn't bothered. It's no shame to be forgotten. Now where are we? Scene 11. Silo of Late Reflections. Oh my god, I forgot this place existed. I forgot we were supposed to come here. How is our truck here? How did you get here, vehicle? What's this place like, Dogwood Drive? It's in a small town, or... I really don't know. I've got the manifest the old man had in his truck here. Lisette's Antiques, mail order delivery, no return address, shipping address 5 Dogwood Drive. Packing list? Oh, we can see what's in it. And then it's just numbers. Oh, I want to know what was in there. I guess inventory numbers of the antiques you're supposed to be delivering. Anyway, I'm glad you're coming with us. Yes, I'm always eager to see more of the country. And I enjoy the company. I will have to find a bus or a train to get to Nashville by evening. Well, they have buses everywhere, right? No. Or, hey, I could drive you to Nashville. Seems I have a truck now, only how are you going to get it up these stairs? That's quite a staircase. What, these stairs? Sure, there's something we could do with rope. Sure, I can think of a few things, nothing to get the truck up the staircase, though. Thanks, Junebug. Looks like we're making the rest of this trip on foot. Yeah, I don't know if it's too much to carry. Nah, we've been loading and unloading gear since the stars were young. We're our own roadies, right? We've got expertise. Alright, Cricket, let's get this delivery packed and tied into bundles. We're hiking it upstairs. What's in there? Antiques, I guess. Antiques. Yeah. Antiques are... It's like junk, but people will pay for it. Oh my god. Oh. Sorry, I guess you'll be taking the bus after all. It's okay. It will be an adventure. Tired? Don't worry, lady. We're almost there. Are you sure? Oh, that's a spiraling staircase of evil. Oh, God. I'm sorry, those 2 cats. Yeah, just gonna keep on zooming. Terrifying staircase. Birds? In the cave? I can't tell if that's my mic or IRL. Oh, I don't hear them anymore. My screen's just black. Oh! End of Act 4. Alright, well. So, guys. That is the end of Act 4. It is also the temporary, crossing fingers, hopefully temporary end of Kentucky Route Zero. The game is advertised in the Steam page to have 5 acts. As you see on screen, there are only 4. The game's release was 2013. It is currently 2018. Act 5 does not exist. So I don't think we're ever gonna get it, but you know, maybe the developers just had some hard times and they're gonna get to it eventually. We'll see. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. Pretty exciting. I'm gonna see what else we could get up on the channel for y'all. I'm probably, most likely, definitely gonna stick to mostly a point and click kind of vibe. It's what I have fun with, honestly. I've got some things planned coming up, but that's like future. It sucks. Because I've got nothing planned for like now. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye!